Hello Internet friends. Today I'm going to talk about two things that are related: drug addiction and homelessness. This is a problem which is getting out of control. Recently, actions have been taken against the manufacturers of OxyContin, and I'd like to know, why have these guys been able to get away with spreading this drug to the public so indiscriminately for such a long time? They've got to pay the consequences. There has to be an example made so other pharmacy executives in the pharmacy industry get the message. These are not street drugs, and you can't just side-slip the system some way and get them on the street and sit there making barrels of money and thinking you're getting off scot-free. It just can't be.
Well, I got my stuff stacked up here in the garage, ready to go to the recycling depot. Hopefully I'll get it there tomorrow. I'm just headed out for my walk. A couple of hours earlier than yesterday, thankfully. So that's a good thing. And it's a plus that I'm getting out to do it. The first part of my walk is uphill. And yesterday I found I had to stop at more or less close to the top of the street for a little rest break to catch my breath. I don't think I'm going to have to do that tonight, so that kind of indicates some progress. I hope so. When I was a kid, quite a long time ago, I grew up in a big city, Montreal. And my memories are not filled with streets full of homeless people. I'm sure there must have been some, but they certainly weren't very apparent. Recently I read that in the Los Angeles County, I think it was 120,000 homeless, and something like 40,000 in LA proper. And I'm not guaranteeing those numbers, but they're in that order. Seattle has a huge homeless problem. Vancouver has a homeless problem. Not quite so extensive. I think they've got 4,000 or 5,000 homeless people in Vancouver. Kelowna has homeless people. I live near Kelowna. I live in Lake Country, which is just a 15 or 20 minute drive to Kelowna. And it seems that a large part of what's causing this problem is drug addiction, alcohol addiction as well. But recently I read that they're going after the manufacturers of OxyContin, which is one of the biggest problems, that the availability of it has created a lot of the drug problem. And I think they should go after those guys. What the heck were they thinking when they let loose so much of the OxyContin on the public? They must have known what was going on. They must have realized a lot of it was going into drug dealers and creating addictions. So I hope they get what they deserve, whatever that is. But I think drug addiction is a very serious problem, and it is the root of our homeless problem. So I guess if we want to tackle homelessness, sure, we should be trying to make sure that there are homes available for the homeless, shelters, whatever. But the root is the addiction, and we have to tackle that. We can tackle all the other things too, but we must get rid of the addiction problem. I'm working on my car, and I got a little helper come to see me. Not a very comfy spot, I would think.
Between January of 2016 and September of 2018, there were 10,300 drug overdose deaths in Canada.
My name is Fred Spencer and I do videos and animation.